Good morning, everyone. I'm Judy Seaberry. I'm a child of the Most High God. And at the current moment, I don't have a church home, but I am visiting different churches, and I'm looking for that because I have to be very careful of who I sit under because I can't be misled. I've been misled before, and it's always taken me down the wrong road, so I have to be very careful, particularly at this point of my life. But I want to talk about my book a little bit and Sabrina Adams, who has led me down the right path. And this was inspired by an incident that happened at a gas station on Wyoming and 6 Mile. I was in the store getting some gas, and I heard this mother talking very roughly to her daughter. So I glanced over, and the girl had bought the wrong, I think it was soda. I think she might have bought an Omaha, and she's supposed to get a Tahitian treat. Whatever it was ridiculous. And the mom sent the girl back in the store, and I just turned away because I couldn't stand the abuse. And then she turns to me and she says, "Don't these kids get on your nerves?" And I'm thinking, that's your daughter. You would rather side with me, a total stranger, as opposed to your own flesh and blood? And I told her, I said, do you think your daughter likes to be talked to like that? And she says, no. She says, but that's how I was talked to. And I said, well, did you like it? And she said, no. And I said, well, neither did your daughter. And that was the end of our exchange. And but as a writer, this is my 3rd book, it inspired me to show how we don't realize the effect of our word on people. You know, the quote, 6 of stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt you. That's a big lie. And we know who started that lie. But a lot of people believe it. And so I created Amanda. The name came to me. And this book deals with one day in Amanda's life. And it starts with her waking in the morning, getting dressed. Her mother's helping her, select the right outfit for school. Breakfast, school, it takes you through a whole day, back at home with her parents, snacks, getting tucked in, saying her prayers. Then there's the flip side of Amanda. This is the way all too often that our children are talked to. Sometimes we all lose our temper. And these colors are a little different. You see, she's a little bit more in despair. Things are not quite going her way. Her whole day is just not a good day. It's a bad day. And then in the end, she still says her prayers, though. And so this was inspired by one of Sabrina's other authors, the girl who did the first haircut. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had a flip book, and I was with her at an event, and I was looking at her book, and I had sold like 1 book, and she was selling like 4 or 5 books, and I was like, I'm gonna do what she's doing. So that's what inspired this. But Sabrina has been so good to me to help me get this underground, off the ground, and we'll be working on this now about 3 years. We had a lot of problems with it. We even had problems with the tsunami that affected us. So it's been a lot of demonic energy coming against us with this. But now it's underway, and I had a very good week this week. I went into a daycare, and I made $300. I was astonished. You know what? This is strange. They were giving me the money so fast. I don't even remember how many I saw. I had never had a day like that in my life with my other books. And she even sent me to another daycare. Going around there, my girlfriend's around there, and I went around there, and they bought this book and my other books. And I was like, oh, this is how it feels to be successful. It's a nice feeling. I can get used to this. So that was really nice. And they just really loved the book, and I'm glad that it's being met with good reception. And anybody want to see me? I got a few over there. Okay, is that it, Sabrina? Thank you. Well, I found if I tell the story first, it eases me into my dialogue. So I always try to start with the story. And that's for the rest of you. If you tell a little story, a little joke or something, it kind of eases your tension, and then you can make your way into your delivery. Thank you.
Very good.